Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we will be discussing something with relation to usage of maps. So learning of maps both of India and of the world is very important, very crucial because you get a lot of questions in prelims, especially to identify the geographical regions, to identify the boundaries, and answer the questions in relation to that area. So, this is not something that you can learn in 1 or 2 days by conscious effort, but you need to try to analyze the map multiple times to get to the conclusion as to how to properly identify the things that are being asked in the question. So, what I would tell you is the strategy that I use to learn the map and easily identify the answers of the questions that usually appear in the prelims examination with respect to certain geographical regions. So the first thing that I used to do is that in near my study table, I used to paste the map both of India, the world political, and India physical, especially because in India we need to identify the geographical features, the important rivers, the important the Himalayas, the mountain regions, etc. That is very important. And occasionally you can have a look at the political side also to identify. There are questions in which UPSC is asking how many states are there between these two states. So if you travel from one state to another, what are the minimum number of states that you will cross? So that is something that you can identify only if you look at the India political map. Now, in the world map, you have to identify the regions which are appearing usually in the newspaper, the regions which are more relevant in the topic of discussion, etc., in the news. So, these regions you can understand, you can mark down in your notes, and then look at them in the map. So what happens is that the questions are with relation to the bordering countries. How many boundary countries are there for this particular region? For example, I think in the year that I wrote, there was a question about Ukraine because the Russia-Ukraine war was happening, and how many countries are bordering Ukraine was the question. So if you have not looked at the map for multiple number of times, you will easily get confused because there are slight differences. Certain countries which are near but they are not bordering also, so that happens, so that has to be identified. Then the next thing that you have to look at is the lakes and rivers and their flow, especially in India and also of the world. The rivers, you have to understand which are the states through which it is flowing, which are the countries through which one river is flowing. That has to be identified. And also the oceans, important oceans, their locations. The islands are important, the island states are very important. In India, we know the glaciers are sometimes asked, the number of states, as I told you, the hills are asked, etc. Then you have to also learn to make the map very quickly in the answer paper. So in the mains, if you're writing something, if you want to give reference by using a map, then you have to quickly make it in like 2 3 4 seconds of both the world as well as India. That has to be done. So adding a map will add more value to your answer, so you can try that. Then whenever you are taking a break, please have a look at the map. So that is what I used to do. So since I've kept it near my study table, whenever I was rising up from my study table, I used to give 5 3 seconds of a look at the map and identify the regions. You can give more time to look at the map. You can sit near the map and look at all the regions. So the more you look and the more you identify with the map, the easier for you to answer the questions that are usually being asked. So this is one of the easiest and one of the crucial aspects that I did during my preparation. Because if you look at the map 2 days before the preliminary examination, you will hardly remember anything. And when a random question is being asked, you will not be able to recall all the features in the map and how certain regions are placed in the map. But if you're giving it priority from day one, if you are making it a part of your learning process, you can slowly improve on your understanding from map, and then you can try to recall all the things. You can try to picturize the map in your mind, and that becomes an important, very important skill. So that's all for you to understand regarding the maps. I hope you will try to incorporate this into your study practice. So apart from this, if you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section. So until the next video, it's a goodbye from me. All the best to you.